Hello there. My name's David Lazarus and I am the Squash and Pickleball Development Officer. Good question, that is. Long time ago, about 40 years ago, I was a tennis coach at the Redbridge Sports Centre, and we had no indoor courts at that time. So outside I was coaching. There's a woman called Sue. She was a squash player, and she wanted to play a bit of tennis, but she wasn't. She wasn't the best at tennis. So she said to me, "Okay, let's play squash." So I thought, "Okay, all right, I'll give it a go." And this woman that couldn't play tennis, bearing in mind I was a county tennis player, she beat me at squash, which is like I couldn't get my head round. So then we arranged to play the week after. I beat her 3-2 this time. And then I thought, I like this game. It only lasts for an hour. It's indoors. There's no wind. There's no rain. It's a smaller court. You get absolutely knackered out of, in an hour. It's where tennis, you play all day in the Essex League, in all kinds of weather. You break strings and everything, and the balls get heavy. So then I started getting into squash and I loved it so much, started playing in the teams and I started getting my qualifications, and now I'm a level 4 squash coach, really enjoying it. Well, I actually have the highest qualification in squash, which is a professional coach, level 4. That enables me to coach from little tots. We've done a tots group to little kids, all the way. I've been on court with world champions, so it's all good. That's a good question, that is. Bearing in mind, I'm getting on a bit now. I've got some, as you get older, you'll soon realise this, get some bad hips, bad knees. I couldn't really play team squash anymore, couldn't really play team tennis anymore, but pickleball I could get away with. It's a great game, played more or less on a badminton court with smaller rackets or paddles, with a perforated ball, and it's so much easier on the joints. You play a lot of doubles and I don't have to move as much, and it's still really good hand-eye coordination, and you need good racket skills, so that was perfect for me. Funny enough, because it's quite new in this country, there's only one coaching level, and I've got that coaching level at the moment. So I can coach. I do coach a Premier League player, and I coach some beginners as well. So it's all good. Yeah. When it's good 20 years ago, I was at Redbridge. Funny enough, I was on this court 6, Sunday morning, coaching. All of a sudden, in comes Jansher Khan, the ex-world #1. I think he won the World Championship 7 times, a legend in squash. He brought his entourage of all his under-19 Pakistani juniors. So I went on court with Jansher. We did about an hour and a quarter training, me and him, and then I played his under-19 #1. To be fair, he was younger and fitter and stronger than me, and he won the first game. Then he let off, and then I took the second game, and then, as you do in the third game, our final game, he tried to get it back, and he couldn't, and I ended up beating him, and Jansher was absolutely shocked. But we had a great time, and that was my highlight. Another good question. I'm quite hard. I'll tell you how it is. I'm very good on technique. That's it, really. I mean, I've been on so many courses and what have you. Funny enough, the person that taught me taught Nick Matthew. So technically, I'm quite sound. I still enjoy coaching. I enjoy seeing, maybe this is a weakness of mine actually, I actually want my pupil to get better, more better than what they do. So I push them harder. And then I tell them to train, and then I'd like to see them the week after, and I could tell whether they practiced or not. And that's what enjoyment I get. I would say to them, get a racket, do some racket exercises, do some ball exercises, hit the ball against the wall, get better hand-eye coordination. I think both sports are quite easily to pick up. But if you want to get good, then I would suggest you train and you get coached. I think the one skill that everybody should improve is believe it or not, it's quite an easy skill, is watching the ball. I think a lot of people, they think they watch the ball, but they don't watch the ball. When I string rackets, I string loads of people's rackets in squash. And most of them, all the strings break around the edges. Well, I'm not being big-headed. I've never broken a string around the edge. I've always broken it in the middle. And I think that's the biggest thing, is watching the ball. Squash I have. I played for the county. I was county captain when we won the national league. We were national club champions as well, under 19. I was actually at Racket Long, which is the 4 racket sports: table tennis, badminton, squash and tennis. I was world champion twice, at over 45s and over 50s, if I remember rightly. So yeah, and pickleball, I've won a few tournaments, be it men's doubles or mixed doubles, to a high level as well. So that's basically what I've achieved. Ideally, I'd like to see more people in the leagues at squash. Pickleball, I'd like to see us play in the evenings. My favourite squash player is definitely Nick Matthew. I know Nick as well. When he was world champion from England, my daughter was a top player. She played in the Junior British Open and he was training. She asked me to ask Nick, Dad, can I train? Can I play Nick? I said, look, at least he's playing, he's training. Anyway, I did ask him and he was fine. And he played my daughter in front of a massive crowd everyone was cheering for my daughter. He actually beat her 12-10. I mean, this was when she was 8 as well. And then I asked her, Elise, what would you sooner do, win the British Junior Open or play Nick Matthew? And she said, don't be silly, Dad. It's Nick Matthew all day long. Well, in terms of squash, we have a junior session on a Tuesday, 5:30 to 6:30. On a Wednesday evening, 7:15 to 9ish, we have adult social, and if you're a good level as a junior, social sessions. And then also on a Saturday, 10 till 12, adult social sessions. In terms of pickleball, we have 1:15 to 3:30 on a Tuesday, and also on the same times, 1:15 to 3:30 on a Friday. Some Sunday mornings as well, but you've got to check the Redbridge app because sometimes they have functions in the Jean Brown Arena. If you want to get into squash, you can either call me or text me on 07956 340 351 or email me at squash@rslonline.co.uk.